Yes, it's woke, but I enjoyed it for the most part. And you will know what parts they are when you watch. You'll know. Hi haters, I know you're watching. You watch every video that I make, which is amazing. I think it's a mental sickness to watch someone that you don't like. Something's wrong with that. Get yourself checked. Now, moving on to the She-Hulk. So I went into this understanding that it was going to be a comedy. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it was. She breaks the fourth wall almost immediately, starting the show. So I was like, okay, we're definitely getting into the She-Hulk stuff. And she gives her basically her origin story of how it happens to her and how she learns to control the power. So before I get into this, you guys know that every time I talk about an episode, it's always spoiler. Always spoiler talk. It's very rare that I talk about an episode of something and it's not a spoiler review. Movies are different. They're always non-spoiler. Except when I do mullet style. Mullet style means review in the front, spoilers in the back. Get it? Because mullet, like part, what is it? Business in the front, party in the back. Anyway, so I gotta say that I feel like watching this, they cleaned up the CGI. Whether it was this way or not beforehand, because, once fans saw the trailer, they started complaining and stuff like that. But it was good. I liked the CGI for the most part. I was like, okay. I feel like she doesn't have that Fiona look to her face. I feel like she looks more realistic, especially in the part where he got her to transform with the blades, and she, through the door, and he finally he realized, she's not, it's not Jekyll and Hyde, she's in full control type of shit. When they're sitting there talking to each other, it's like, this actually looks pretty good. And to me, that was my opinion. I think it looked really, really good. I was like, okay, maybe not multi-million-dollar movie great, but it looked good. It looked really good. So, so anyway, so basically the whole episode is her learning how to control the powers. And she's different from him because it's not Jekyll and Hyde. Someone else is not in control. She's in control of that form, like he is with Professor Hulk, which blew his mind. He had a device on his arm in the beginning that kept him in human form, kept him from transforming. I guess after the car wreck, the car crash, he either it broke it or because he did transform and he hunted her down and kept her from hurting some men that were approaching her. It was a Captain Marvel moment there. It was like, hey, honey. Hey, wait, you're so beautiful. We just want to talk to you. Hey. It was one of those things. She was about to fuck them dudes up. And Hulk tackled her. So she basically is at a point where she's tired of learning. She's like, look, I can transform back and forth. I don't have the same problem you do. I want to get back to my lawyer life. So he tries to stop her. They get into a fight. And it's not what you think. It actually ends in a stalemate. So I was like, okay. Because I was like, the fans are going to lose it. They will break the internet if she kicks his ass. In the stalemate. I was like, okay. Because I was sitting there watching go ahead, I dare y'all. I'm like, I'm just going to watch comments. So anyway, ends in a stalemate. And that's pretty much it. That chick breaks in to the courtroom once she gets back to her, life, and she kicks the girl's ass. And, it does have an end credit scene. So in between, and I got to say a lot of the not all the jokes landed for me. But I still found it um, a comedic superhero show. Okay, so I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 woos. Okay, and I look forward to more of it. But like I already know. Like I'm not even, you know, gonna like go on and on and on about it. I already said it. Yeah, it's woke. But I already know people are gonna go off online. I already know it. I mean, some people like have a seething. It bothers them very much. Like when I do my reviews, I'll be like, look, if you really, really have a problem with woke stuff, you're not going to be able to sit through it. But if you're kind of like me, where it's like, it's more eye rolling shit for me. I get it's like, yeah, we know what part this is. Okay, hurry up. All right, get through that. All right, back to the show. You know what I mean? That's how I, watch stuff. But other people, some people are like, you've seen it. So after I upload this, I'm gonna go look at other reviews and see what they have to say. Because everyone was saying it was going to be woke, and it ended up being exactly what everyone thought it was going to be, except it was actually good. It was actually good. But, we'll note to Disney, I think they're figuring this out with, DC changing course, and I'm sure other companies are changing course too. People are tired of being preached to and having that shit sandwiched and forced into stuff. Just make great entertainment and it'll be good. You know what I mean? So, wonder how much She-Hulk fan art's going to be out there now. Everything grows when she transformed, I noticed. I was like, those weren't that size before. Oh, yep, they grow everything. Everything grows. Arms, legs, feet, butt, boobs, head, hair, everything grows. But, I actually found her likable. I will say this, I found her likable. So, yeah, ready to go. Let's do this. 10 million subscribers. Woo!